Okay, woo, I'm here. I'm a little late today. I still have a few things to do to get set up, but I'm here. Let's see. So this is, I'm going to do a giveaway for this one in just a minute. This is what we created last week. So we're going to create another one like this. If you're new to my work, basically a painted reading is putting down kind of an ink blot thing and painting what I see in it. And then I'll do a reading of it. Sorry, I'm looking for the right music today. I hit live before I was actually really ready, so whatever. Figured to hang out till. So if you're watching, say hi. I'm just I gotta get my giveaway set up, and then I'll start painting in a second. So I'll wait for there's more people, and then there'll be more colors chosen. So if you stick around, you'll be able to choose the colors that create the background. So how's everyone doing? How's your day going so far? It was cold this morning. We got another batch of snow, but then it's kind of clearing up, which is nice. Alright. So I'm downloading a file and setting up the giveaway because I'm going to give away this original here. I also want to make sure that everyone can get to the sale. So everything on the Ko-fi shop is 50% off, and I also have a free calendar for anybody that would like one. So I just have to turn those links on. Turn those links on. Alright, free calendars there. You can also go do a pick a card thing for the oracle cards. Okay. Or if you just want to buy me a coffee, you can do that too. Okay, it should be all there. Hey, Lydia. How's it going? Okay. Thank you for sending the likes. I really appreciate that. I'm just getting set up here, I think I might do the giveaway first. I just gotta get everybody in there on the wheel of names. So bear with me here. How are you doing today? I also feel like there might be a little bit of a delay, so I'm kind of waiting for it to catch up. Okay, so get a lot accomplished. Nice. Well, I'm glad you're here. Awesome. So I'm going to do the painting in a little bit, but I think I might do the giveaway first. Okay, so this is the painting that I'm giving away. This is what we created last week. It was a pretty, I don't know, it felt like my week just kind of flew by. I don't know about you all. But this one, look, I just noticed there's kind of a blue heart in there. It was a fun, I had kind of a fun week. It was pretty active. I went and looked at cars. That was fun. So it was kind of this, there was some mobility, and it was a dreaming kind of envisioning week. And that's what I think was coming through. And of course we had our full moon yesterday or the day before, I think. Yeah. Hung out with my bestie. That was cool. Hey, Lynn. Welcome. Had a little rest. So yeah, a little of everything. So that's what last week looked like. And so now I'm going to do the giveaway and we will see who wins. So I've got everybody on the wheel here. And hey, Tracy, welcome. So just a reminder, if anybody, so here's the blank sheet. We're going to create a new painting today. If you want to get on the wheel for whatever we create today, there's a link in my bio. It says enter the giveaway. It's $1 a month to become a supporter. If $1 a month is fine for you, it really makes a big deal for me. It's how really what I do is I use that, what I receive in support through Ko-fi is how I'm able to provide pay what you can art support groups. So people are able to attend art support group with no money whatsoever if they need to. So thank you to everyone. So we're up to 80 subscribers. So thank you so much to everyone. And I'm just going to click this button and we'll see who wins. You ready? Good luck to everyone. Nicole! Congratulations, Nicole! That's our winner for this week's, or for last week's painting. So congratulations to Nicole, and thank you again to everyone who's subscribed through Ko-fi. So if you want to get on the wheel for next week, for the painting that we're just about to do, you've got till next Friday to get on there. Okay, well that's exciting. That's a fun way to start us off, huh? All right. So I'm going to invite everyone who's watching to just kind of take a deep breath and think about, I don't know, however you want to think about it, connecting to your higher self, your source, God, whatever that is for you. And just ask that we'll be shown something that'll inspire us and give us insights for the week ahead. What do we need to know? That's really what this painting's going to be about. Now, if you book your own individual one, you can ask very specific questions like, should I get the red car or the blue car? That kind of thing is fine. This one's going to be a general collective reading for everyone. So I'm going to invite you to just allow a number to pop into your head between 1 and 36. and let me know that number. Alicia, hi. Welcome, you're right on time. So yeah, so any number between 1 and 36, 1 per person. All right, 15, 16, 17, 18, 7, 24, 4, beautiful, 25, nice, 26, pink. Right, spring mix. I like that name. It makes me think of, as it came out, about to come out of my mouth, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of weird, but it made me think of the lettuce that I like. All right, 4, 25, 26. So if you're just tuning in and you'd like to pick a number, did you see 25 and a gold? That's funny. You like that too, Alicia? Nice. Yeah, go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 36. This is what we have so far. That's plenty, but if anybody wants to get in on it, go for it. Well, I have another sip of coffee. I wonder if you saw it like in reverse, like the opposite. Okay, here are our colors. Wonderful. So if you're just tuning in, we're doing a painted reading. So I'm going to create a painting, and then I'm going to smush these paints around. If you're new to me and you don't know what the heck you tuned into, I'm going to smush these paints around and then paint what I see, and then analyze the final image for insights for the week ahead. I want that in this shot. Okay, so those are our colors for this week. Right on. If you want to pick a color, you still have time until I put the plastic down. That's kind of my rule. 1 per person, but if you haven't picked one yet, you can add a number between 1 and 36 up until the point I put the plastic on. There's 18. I totally thought that was going to come out in like a nice steady stream, and instead it's like bloop. Alright. Reminds me of the pie symbol. So how's everyone doing? 22. Okay, I got you. Here's number 4. And 25. And 22. I'm doing great, thank you. 29, you got it. Last call for colors if anybody wants to add anything. Whoa. Hey, Skylar. Let's see if I can get a little more out of that one. Whoa, okay. I was like, that's all I have. It was a good week. So this is from last week's. Similar colors, actually. Last week was kind of a playful dreaming week, so I hope that you spent some time doing some envisioning, getting clear about things you want in life, that kind of fun stuff. Yeah. All right, so I got your 29, so it's 1 per person. If anybody wants to add one before I put plastic on, last call. Oh, 14, gotcha. Which is awesome. So this is so funny because the color that I was like, oh, the only thing missing from last week's color is this blue that you just picked, Skylar. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's so awesome. Good for you, Lynn. That is amazing. Okay. I wish you the best of luck, but I know that you don't need luck. Because you are an artist and you are meant to pursue your dreams. All right, what have we got here? This one feels fun. I don't know. It's like kind of, if paint could feel snarky or sassy, that's what it's kind of like. I don't know. Uh-oh, my paper towels ran across the room. Come back here, you. I do too. These are wonderful colors. Oh, the crows are singing to me outside. I'm just hearing the word like integrated, like the energy's all. If you find yourself taking things personally this week, it is. It's kind of like, I feel like, you know, oh, don't take it personally. Well, it is personal. Like everything's personal. It's a personal experience. Life is a subjective personal experience, right? We tend to internalize everything because how can you not, you know, make it about you? That's just kind of that's human. How else are we supposed to interpret things if not through our own lenses and belief systems and stuff? All right, let's see. I really love this little texture down here and what's happening up here. Oh, looks like a frog to me. Yeah, they do all kind of feel landscapey, but I love how this one's got these little like chunks of little flat. I like this little, yeah, floral. And bugs. That was like a grasshopper or something. A bunch of birds and yeah. It's funny that you say clothes. And then Lynn says a woman in a dress. Oh, when you get close. That's funny that word was the typo. This one almost is like a leaping horse, but it's not quite fully formed. I was feeling like when it's at a distance, I was like, oh, there's like these little like cave entrances or something too. It is really pretty. I think that's a good word for it. It feels very, yeah, pretty, like the way floral. I just am really, that's my first thing is seeing this frog up here. To see the eyes, kind of bulbous eyes. A green frog on the right with the light and dark green. Over here, I see another one here. I see frogs. There's just so many frogs. Is this the frog? Where's the frog you're seeing, Skylar? I'm seeing one here. And then this one kind of looks like another one right here. I think we're having a frog day. All right, so let's see. Oh, Grandma's flower bed. I love it. A child with a green shirt and a purple, was it cape? Nice. I love that. A blue creature with a purple walk. Is that right here? Because I was seeing like something there too. We'll hop to it. I will. That was good. I like it. Okay. Let's see if I can find my favorite paintbrush. Oh, I wanted to show you my paint palette. This is always fun to me. Like, don't these look fun? It might just be I'm the weird one, but like I'll put my paint in here and then it's like little lily pads. Yeah. This is why I love acrylics and then water. Ew. That's how easy it is to clean off a ceramic or porcelain or whatever the hell this is. Glazed something or other. Yep. Anyway. An oasis. I like that. It did read weird, like, to me. I don't know why it does that. A bird or a duck. Little lily pads. Okay, let's see. So, this actually looks like a cat, purple cat with a tail or something sitting there too. So we're going to start with the frog up here. And see where it goes from there. Okay. Frog, 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 frog. Baby bunny head. Aw. Baby bunnies. I like bunnies. Yeah, I really like the colors too. Let's see. I want to try to keep as much of the colors as I can. I don't know if there's something in front of the frog. I don't really want to paint over that little spot. Hmm. See a big-eyed owl next to the frog. I see another frog here, like this is one eye and this is the other one. Is that maybe what you're seeing as an owl? It does look like a game controller. What is this? Is it like an Atari game controller though, with like the stick? I actually see a face in it too. There's like two eyes and a nose. I just like at first I was seeing like it was like a PlayStation or like Xbox type controller, right? But now it's like an old school like joystick controller. Huh. Let's see. I was so good at Atari. It's like one of those things that, you know, I never hesitated to, like, I always had low self-esteem, but not about video games. Let's see, should we put the button on this side? I think this is the button here. I mean, it can have two buttons, but... Yeah, a gamer frog is... Yeah, that's... Yep, I'm done. My life is complete. playing Frogger, yes. That's right. I had one of those little, it was like an arcade, it looked like an arcade game, like a stand-up arcade game, but it was like mini size. It was the coolest thing ever. I played that incessantly. Thank you. So what else is going on in here? I got the controller. Is there another frog over here? I feel like maybe there's another frog here. I see a cow. Here? Where's the cow? I feel like a turtle. Oh, I'm sorry, you're drained. Yeah, you got it. Sending out all the positive vibes. A purple pig. Hey, Ellie. It does kind of feel like there's another frog like waiting its turn or something. Well, let's see. That's what I keep seeing is a frog there, so let's see what. Cobalt blue rooster. With a purple crown. Oh, right there. Yeah? It does have a little eye. Oh, no teachers here. You're on your own. Did you say obviosity? I just made a word up in my head, obviosity, because it was like obvious. Obviosity isn't a bad thing. Oh, all right. I like new words. Got some big eyeballs. I feel like there's a hand over here too, but I don't know what they're carrying. Burrito? Got a big burrito. But it's like, do you see like how it's like a little thumb or something? A croissant. Oh, it is a croissant. Big croissant. Or a big cup. I was thinking a baby, and then this whole thing played out where it's like, you're all day in front of that Atari, and I'm over here taking care of the baby, and I don't really want to go there, so it's food of some sort, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It could be a giant. Oh, I was gonna make it a giant doobie, but it's kind of, yeah. We'll see where it goes. Burrito. I was thinking burrito because that just goes with the Atari controller to me, but we'll just have to see. Now this is looking like a little horse, but yeah, it is like a chicken. And then there's a teapot down here. Like that's totally a teapot. Hey, Katie. It would totally make sense, right? I was thinking pizza too. That's what I was thinking. We'll see. We'll come back to it in a minute. But I was feeling pizza, but I don't really see it. So that just tells me like, okay, it's in that realm. Because it does kind of, I see like the crust comes up like here. And that's kind of like a pizza. So, okay, I can see that now. Let's do that. I like that idea. What's your favorite kind of pizza, y'all? Like, and what style do you like? Do you like my favorite is like, I don't know what kind it's called, but I guess it's kind of a thin crust, but not like, I don't know. some people don't know how to do thin crust. So I like a thin crust with like a bunch of stuff on it, mushrooms and onions. I like lots of stuff on it. So we're gonna put lots of stuff on this sucker. Mushrooms. I like mushrooms. That look like a little mushroom right here. Let's put a mushroom right there. Pepperoni mushroom. That's what we're doing. Pepperoni mushroom. Crunchy pepperoni with thin crust. Yeah, that's some yummy. Does anybody like Chicago style, like the deep dish? Like it's under the sauce kind of pizza. I grew up eating that crap. I don't like it though. Like it's bread to me. Like it's bread. That's not pizza to me. It's good, but you know what I like? I like a beef sandwich, but on a pizza crust. Jalapenos and pineapple. White broccoli. That sounds fantastic. Is that like margarita? Like Donato's. Nice. Mine was Barnaby's, which was like, it was a place that we'd go when my brothers would like win their baseball game or something. And I liked that. What am I looking for? I'm looking for another color. Oh, orange. That's why. No, I guess that's good for now. Put a fly on the crust. Ew. But it does make sense, doesn't it? It might be fly pizza. For some reason, every time, like when I'm putting white on things, it looks weird. So I feel like I need to cover that up. I don't know why. It's like, nope. We'll come back to the fly idea. I like it though. I'm getting hungry. I feel like I want to go down to this bird. It's got a weird green beak. I don't know what kind of bird this is, but maybe it's a duck. have a hat on or something? Huh. Is it like a wizard dog? I think it might be some kind of weird little wizard duck with a glowing orb over here. Or like, oh, it's got fire magic. Oh, that's my teapot. I think it's like a platypus though, because look, it's got this tail back here. Was Perry the platypus blue? I think so. Oh my god, my brain. So long ago. Mm-hmm. And Perry's higher self. Definitely inner child vibes this week, which carries on from last week. Definitely the same thing. So I think we can expect some similar, but I think more playful even. All right, what we got going on here? That pink thing kind of looks like a cat, but it's sideways. So what else are you seeing? Well, thank you. A pouncing cat? Maybe. Rabbits. Nice. I like rabbits. Jumping. Oh, over here. It does look like a rabbit or something, right? Oh, is that the mask that you're seeing? Girl floating on her back in the purple on the bottom. Oh, yeah, it's like a profile here with the nose being right about here. Butterfly in the left corner, orange and purple. Oh, down here. Okay, yeah. I can see that. That's really drawing my eye too, but this pink blob keeps catching my eye. At first I thought it was like a horse, but it wasn't quite right. And now I see the rabbit. It's like looking up at the frog. His head's turned as it's running, which is weird. I don't know. And the little mushrooms. Yeah, I think mushrooms belong in this bin for sure. His tail's bigger than his head, but whatever. you look really hard at the dark green in light green blob, it's like a Tin Man or something. Like in here, you mean? I see so many things happening in this little chunk here. There's like a wolf emerging right here. But then there's also like a head and maybe shoulders and like a big square body. It's a yellow rosebud and the stem is like a canopy. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that orange, it's like a possum or ferret or something to me. Oh, so the Tin Man's like the wolf that I see is the Tin Man that you see. That's cool. Alright, whoops, what did I do? So that looks like a table edge, or blanket or something. So I'm gonna do this. So just find some space here. And then I feel like that's a bottle or something. Maybe there's like something in it. It looks like a glass bottle. Maybe the Tin Man or the wolf or whatever's inside it. It's like the little drink me bottle or something. Oh yeah, I can see a pink horse. I see it as like this looks like a cat to me. Right here, and then like a purple pillow, the cat. I can see a bird. Yeah, maybe it's a cat and a bird. Totally. At first I was thinking it was like a grasshopper, or maybe it's a shrimp. It kind of looks a little bit like a shrimp or something. Yeah. Or crawdad. It really kind of looks like a crawdad. It's funny. Yeah, so I just see a profile of a person right here. You see? Wait, someone's purple snake. Ah, I missed the purple snake. My paintbrush. I love the texture, yeah. Is it doors? What'd you get for a snack? What'd you eat? Anything good? Good evening, Rusty. I feel like I'm gonna have checkered floor. Oh yeah, I was gonna do, yeah. Mozzarella ball thing sounds delicious. Can't go wrong with cheese. I was thinking too, Alice in Wonderlandy. Which is funny because what did I say? I was like, oh, there's a bottle. So let's work on this bottle. Let me get a round bottle. Try to keep it simple. Now it's starting to look like a heart in there. Anybody else see that heart shape? Yeah. Thanks, I can do my own spells. I feel like, is this another heart here, or? It's a caterpillar? Yeah. I was thinking mushroom too. We'll leave it be for now, but hey, Paula. How are you? I'm trying to I wanted to look at that side of the painting, and I tried to slide the screen to see it. Oh my goodness. Oh, it could be the frog's belly, yeah. A daffodil, yeah. I'm doing well, thank you. This one right here. What is happening? You tell me. I don't know. I think I'm gonna paint a cat. That's what's happening. And this cat is got a little nose right here. His eyes looking that way. I don't know what I keep plugging in or unplugging that's making that noise. I apologize, though. It's looking at that shrimp or crawdad or whatever it is. Like, what? It's like, dude, I'm just trying to take a nap here. Pretty sure this is a pillow. Oh, I read your comment after I gave it legs on the bottom. I guess it could have been on its back holding a fishbowl up, huh? Huh. Yeah, I was gonna do a shrimp, but um, not put anything on its back. Just kind of like coming up behind it. How do the colors dry? Well, I blot them dry. So I take paper towel and like blot it so that it. Let's see. Is it a shrimp or a prawn? Oh, that's what that is, little fish. I was thinking, oh, what is that going to be? Like little butterflies or something? Yeah, they're little fish, aren't they? Huh, that's cute. Alright, little shrimpy friend. Let's give you eyeballs. One here. And one here. And then... It's just... kind of... I don't know. Give you a tail. I'm using these acrylic craft paints. They're apple barrel. That's what I like to use. Yeah, there's like a blue person over here, isn't it? I see that. How do I make, I don't, it's a very, very light touch. And I wipe a lot of the paint off. I don't know, I've been doing it for a really long time, so I just kind of practice whatever seems to work for me. So like, I'll take about that much paint on the paintbrush, right? It's like a tiny, tiny paintbrush. And that's why my hands are so dirty. I'll wipe a lot of it off onto my hands so that it's almost nothing on there. And that's how I can make a little tiny line. And sometimes it doesn't always work, and then I just see, like right now I can't make a little tiny line because the paint's too thick, I think. So it's been sitting on my palette too long, but that's okay. And because I'm thinking about it. When you think about it, it's kind of like, I don't know, I learned a lot from waitressing. Like carrying drinks, especially martinis or things that are filled to the brim. If you think too much about it, you're gonna spill it. And I think art is like that too. You just can't get all up in your head about it or it's not gonna work. Yeah, so these are the little fishies, right? These little yellow things. On the beach. I'm like, yeah. And exactly. So my whole job is to suspend judgment and not worry about what it's supposed to be so that I can let it be what it wants to be. Little fishies. Oh, maybe that's another little fishy over there. Yeah. Which goes actually with the fish from last week. Huh. Neat. Yeah, so I also have been doing this for 30 years, so yeah. Look at the frog. Yeah, it all kind of blends, doesn't it? They make you use big canvases. Yeah, so whenever I teach, I always give people cheap materials. Even though when I was in school, they were like, oh, give your clients. So I was trained in art therapy, so they were talking about, how to work with clients and stuff. And they're like, oh, give people like the best materials and stuff. But what I found was it freaks people out. And I get it. Like, you don't necessarily want to. People are afraid. We've been taught, unfortunately, to worry about wasting things. And I get those comments on my videos here sometimes, like, oh my God, you wasted so much paint, because I splatter it down. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, if you consider it, depends on what you consider a waste. But so then I just give people cheap material. That way, if they get freaked out, I could just be like, look, if you waste it, you're wasting like 50 cents. So it's okay. So big canvases freak people out. So I always start people off with smaller, like 8x10 or something like that at the most. I used to have scratch and sniff stickers that smelled like pizza. They were awesome. Ugh. So, remember, I don't know if you're still here, Lydia, but you said put a fly on the pizza? Yeah, because a little fruit fly just flew into my face. It's still okay. I got the message. Good Lord. Freaking flies. There. Oh, that was something. Oh, Lydia with an A. You have similar names. There's your fly. Should have listened the first time, then I wouldn't have had a problem, right? I just made a mess of it, but that's okay. There. Yeah, big canvases can be very intimidating. It's a lot to commit to. Like it didn't land itself on the art, right? You feel like the rabbit should be... That is an Atari controller. Good eye. So what do you think that the rabbit's jumping over? The moon? Ah, there's a mushroom right there, isn't there? They're very, yeah, they're very Wonderland feeling, aren't they? Arm or leg next to the bottle? Huh. Oh yeah, it's funny because it feels like there's a lot of like stuff in the air. And up here too, like these are all these little splattery things everywhere. I feel like there's a moon or something here. I guess it's a full moon. No, I guess it's not a moon. The duck's blowing a blue bubble. Yeah, it does look like that. Oh, thank you so much. That's pretty. Oh, over here looks like an octopus. You're right. That's funny. I love looking at things from a distance and then looking up close, and it just looks completely different. We're almost done here, and then I will be shifting into analysis mode. So if anybody wants to book a session for yourself, it's usually an hour long. It's on Zoom. It's not quite as detailed as this one. This one's, I don't know how long I've been on here, 2 hours. So, but you'll get just as much insight. So the painting won't be as detailed. If you want a super detailed painting, a soul portrait is available also. The platypus duck thing in the middle has like a magician vibe to it for me. And now it's like making these bubbles up here. It is kind of a drink me thing, isn't it? Ella? Steph, it's nice to see you. Alright, I think... Oh, man. Yeah, firmly out of the water, although there are still fish, like we just brought the energy with us. Alright, so I'm going to go through the analysis. I just want to remind everybody that how last week's looked. So this is what we're just coming out of. And what I love is this orange that just kind of showed up, and especially the way it showed up here. There was kind of, I remember thinking like, oh, it's kind of like they're capturing the magic coming out of this expression. And now look at it's like we're in it. I feel almost like we dove into this spot, which is interesting because when I picked this up earlier, I went, oh, look, there's a little heart in the center of that volcano eruption. And we have a heart right here too, which almost looks like it has a little like fetus type you know, like there's kind of that little curled up. So something that we're gestating or whatever. I want to fill in these little frog fingers over here. There's always something, you know. Okay. Oh my goodness. The fairies over here, they've got some. Look at them. So whoever ends up with this original, the print probably will not have those fairies. That'd be cool to have the original. Just because it's just such a pain to isolate them. I might. We'll see. I say that and then I'm like, oh, maybe. Wow, there's a lot going on this week. Holy cow. Yeah, we definitely have some like Alice in Wonderland vibes. I'm hearing, what time is it? It's time to just enjoy yourself. Play. Make your magic. Yes, this is for all of us. So this is a collective reading. I do a reading every week. So I'm going to go through and do the analysis of this. But these are messages for the collective. Take it or leave it. If it resonates, awesome. If it doesn't, that's fine too. You don't have to, take my word. I am no expert on anything but myself. And I encourage you to follow your own intuition first. As I put more shadow in here. So there's been quite a bit of like shadow. So I feel like we're still kind of in this place of doing some of that work. But what's kind of cool is it feels tied to the inner child. So I feel like if things are coming up that are ready to be cleared, take a playful approach to it. Have an adventure. Yes, yes. And I love that this bottle down on the bottom is like green heart energy. It's like right from and all these little fishies and the teapot and things like that. They're coming right out of that heart energy, which is so interesting because look at last week. It was about this reconnection, and now it's so whole and open, right? The door is open. There's a lot of openness. And I'm seeing too, right in the center. Now this one too, it had the full moon right in the center. Those circles tend to represent the self and wholeness, knowing thyself as like who you are, as a whole person, but separate from who you are for other people. But who are you, And so that feels very central. It's so interesting too, because there's a line kind of going down the center that is kind of started or marked by this one eye. And so I feel like our vision is split into an external experience. This is the external experience over here, where we might be chasing our tails and thinking we're running out of time, that kind of thing. And then the internal experience is this one over here, where we've got this open door, we're gazing. There might be some things that we're like, what the hell is that? But there's also this wonderful playfulness and lots of joy and magic. So going internally, you're going to find that even in the resting place, like that shrimp just looks like it wants to have fun. Shrimps just want to have fun. That's what just popped into my head. Shrimps just want to have fun. And so that's what's going on internally. Your emotions are trying to direct you to play the games and reconnect with that and swim with the other fishies in your school and connect with others, blow the bubbles and drink the tea and reflect and let your hair down kind of thing and go within. That's what's happening internally. Snuggly cat and tea, right? Yeah, there is some duality, but at the center of everything is personal expression. There's that blue. I can feel it in my throat, actually. Just for the past like half an hour, my throat and up into my ears has been kind of bothering me a little bit. So that blue, it feels like we need to really express ourselves and really, because when it was like, oh, he's blowing a bubble, I was like, oh, it's a speech bubble, like what's it saying? And it was like quack or what, I don't know. Like, so I invite you all to imagine, because this represents, so when I do for an individual, I always say like everything in this represents some aspect of self. So collectively, everything in this represents some aspect of our collective self, right? So you can ask yourself, looking at this, going, okay, so this part of me, whatever this represents, which could be our intuition, because it's like that indigo, it's kind of got that magician vibe of like, you know, the fire and the different elements represented, the green beak, which is like connected to that heart. What it's blowing the bubble, but I feel like when the bubble pops, it makes some kind of sound or a word. So I invite you to imagine for yourself that bubble pops, and the first thing that pops into your head, what does it say? And then apply that to your life, you know. And you can also then go through, I always tell people, like, when I do a reading for an individual, I always say, like, sit with it for a minute, imagine that it comes to life and it's animated, what happens next? So then you can go through and pop these other bubbles too. Have you been blowing bubbles and playing games? That's wonderful. Yes. And I think that's really important. The cork is out of this bottle. The heart is open. All this love is pouring out. Enjoy the pizza. Enjoy the things you like, even if people think that it's weird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like flies on pizza, but this character does. And this aspect of self likes it, you know. I think that's really important to honor, you know. I love pineapple on pizza. I'm not going to not eat it because other people don't like it, you know. I think that's really important too. So this is externally. Yes, speak kindly to yourself. Absolutely. And speak kindly to others and about others, and think kind thoughts about others, even if they deserve for you to think unkind thoughts about them. It's still they're you. So if you are like, oh my God, that frog over there is eating a fly, that's disgusting, you're talking about yourself, because it's all one. So make sure that you are aware of that, because that's only going to come back and affect you. It's just like talking about yourself that way. And then down here, so if we divide this top and bottom, this is what we're already aware of, right? We're aware of some things maybe creeping around in our subconscious, like what the hell is that? But also this playful, childlike, maybe we're revisiting some wonderful memories from our past, playful and stuff like that. Very focused on who am I, what do I want in life still. And then externally, showing up and indulging in some of the things that we enjoy, and not hiding. And I think wearing, revealing, it's funny that you mentioned a mask too, because it feels like there's a mask off, and revealing the true color of this frog, which is purple, which is connected to their spiritual center, their crown energy. And I feel like that's, so really revealing yourself, revealing ourselves collectively. You eat that fly and enjoy it, Mr. Frog. You do you. Exactly. Exactly. So this is what's happening subconsciously. This is what's coming into our awareness. This is what we can maybe anticipate experiencing this next week, which is kind of like that, be aware of times when you're chasing your tail because you think that you're late, that you're running out of time, or that you feel some sort of lack or shortage, and that's motivating you. Are you jumping over things and standing on your head kind of thing? There's a lot of like kind of manic energy right in here with this bunny kind of moving forward but looking back, looking at that. I think this is the bunny that's concerned with the fly on someone else's pizza, so this is external. So that's why I say it's like, it has to do with other people. So just being aware of that, I think, is important. And then this one here, this is the letting your hair down will open doors to really, wonder does that too. When we kind of tap into our wonder and curiosity. That's what it feels like too, that Alice in Wonderland. You're right. Yeah, like it feels like we can get trapped up in, I think Alice in Wonderland offers some really great archetypal characters that we can see in ourselves at certain times. So it could be helpful this week to kind of go, oh, am I acting like the rabbit? Am I acting like, who am I most like out of those characters? Am I full of wonder and curiosity like Alice? Am I willing to try things and, change myself and explore? Am I, stuck at the same table day in, day out? What am I, am I afraid of something different and new? So which character you're being, but it feels like overall there's some really wonderful possibilities, and connections, Let's see. I'm going to pull a couple of cards around this one. But feel free to ask it if you have any questions on a personal level. I can probably speak to that a little bit. Okay. Thank you. Gonna gain a whole lot of no. I love that. I know I haven't done my daily painting because I've been doing soul portraits, which I love doing them. So I have, yeah. So it's like, I think that's kind of it. It's like, are you willing to, you're willing to say yes to doing a training course, even though it means, potentially having less time for other things, It's not a shortage, it's just a change. All right, so let's do this one. And what's the next purple one? And a tree. So these are 3 different decks that I make these if anybody's interested. If you collect oracle cards, you can find them on my website. This is the Sacred Journey. There are 2 versions of the Sacred Journey. If I have them in front of me. I have a limited edition. Yeah, here they are. So this deck comes in this form too, which is like a gilded I hand stamp every card in this deck with a flower of life. They're the same cards and messages, they're just different styles. So this one is just it's not stamped and it's not gilded, but same cards. So you can get the extra fancy ones or the some people get like the everyday use ones, and then they have their limited edition for like a special whatever. All right, I would recommend any of them for beginners. They all have the messages on them. You don't have to learn anything. Okay, so this is the Sacred Journey. Ooh, look at that deep purple with the orange running through. It says, shine on. Your light, passion, and wisdom cannot be contained. The shadows of the past are an illusion, and laboring to cut them away only holds you there. So simply be here now. So that's that time. You're not losing anything. You're not, if you want to run towards something that you love and you're excited about, like you run toward, I can't wait to play. That's one thing, but running away or running because you think you're running out of time or running from something in the past, it's an illusion. It's not there anymore. And there's enough. There's enough. I love that the colors are matching. All right, so that's from the Sacred Journey. This is from the For the Love of Trees. Oh, and this is speaking to this connection with all the fish here, right? But also noticing that there's that pink. Celebrate community. When the world outside seems cold, come together to warm your hearts by dancing in the frozen sparkles. Yes, connect with your community in whatever way that works for you, you know? Play some games together, have a pizza party. Even a virtual one works. And stand your ground. Isn't that blue? Face your fears with compassion and self-acceptance. Notice it doesn't just say like face your fears, do something about them. No, face your fears with compassion and self-acceptance. It's when we run from ourselves that we often get trampled. And this is very much like that bunny is like running but not looking forward, running either away from something or, you know, there's a couple of fearful, like the cat, this is the internal fear, this is the external expression of that fear. There's a lot of shadow work going on there. So it says face your fears with compassion and self-acceptance, and that just means accept that you have fear. It's okay to have fear. There's nothing wrong with it, and it doesn't always mean you have to take action. Especially if you try to run away or get away from it. Sometimes it's okay to just sit within. And I think that's what this card is saying, is simply be here now. And those shadows from the past, they're just an illusion, but sometimes we have to sit with them. And one of the ways that it can help to kind of shake them loose or you know, like dissipate those when it gets heavy, is to connect with others and to dance. You know, what is that saying? Hard times call for furious dancing or something like that. I love that. So definitely, even if connecting to your community means connecting to your ancestors or your spirit guides or something like that, you're not alone. And so dancing in the frozen sparkles. When things seem cold, they seem difficult, connecting with others. Lots of tree stuff here too. So I feel like there's that rooted and yeah. Are you connected with it? Oh, good. Good, yeah. Yay. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. And yeah, honor your creativity. However that is, you know, blowing bubbles, getting curious and learning about something, painting, drawing, dancing, singing, cooking, whatever, dreaming, sitting and imagining something. I've been building out my imaginary camper van, and that's been really fun. So do those things for yourself, you know. So here's one more look at. Open that door. I love that. So I noticed too, this one is touching the bottom. And I usually interpret the white space around here as the non-physical realm. So if you can be still and kind of let your hair down and be relaxed, that'll open doors to connecting to the non-physical realm. Also here, when you sit with that kind of fear of the shrimp, whatever that means, like fear of things that you're like, what the hell is that? You know, sitting with that a little bit will help connect you. Also, another way in would be to honor other people's choices at the buffet of life. And, you know, getting your vision right. How are you, in what ways are you looking at the world, right? Oh, thank you for all the gifts. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I'm going to, this will be on my site if anyone wants to get a closer look at it. If you want to book a session for yourself, the links are in my bio. If you want a chance to win it, there's a link that says enter the giveaway. And you can enter for a chance to win this one by becoming a member on Ko-fi. Yeah, but I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. And feel free to send me messages if you have any questions or anything like that. Or leave a comment on one of my videos too. Have a great night. Hi, Carrie. Sorry, I almost missed you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.